Supersonics. Ricky Pierce. Sean Kemp. Dana Barros. Benoit Benjamin. I got the floor. I was thinking you weren't coming. Sam Bowie.
Shooting for Orlando, Dennis Scott at the line for two. Scott.
Let's go.
Assist goes to Scott Skiles. Orlando foul. Nick Anderson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your sides, Ricky Pierce. Magic timeout call. Into the line for the Magic. Anthony Bowie.
Been a long day without you, my friend. I'll tell you all about it.
Dennis Scott. Magic foul. Dennis Scott. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sonics, Benjamin. At the line for two. Michael Cage. First personal foul. At the line for the Magic, Roberts. One shot.
Hello. Well, I mean, it ain't that far from San Francisco to Los Angeles, comparatively speaking. I'm trying to find the dictionary definition of a spot when they say somebody's like a spot up three. Mm-hmm. So it's basically spot up is basically just ball gets passed to you, you shoot. So then here's a question: is there a difference between a spot up shooter and a catch and shoot shooter? See, I would think spot up would mean like, say I was dribbling up the court with Dennis Scott, like, and I just stop and shoot. Like, to me, that's a spot up. As opposed to just trying to, like, shoot on the run like so many players do nowadays. Whereas a catch and shoot is just simply what it says. You know, yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, because, like, for example, in 2K, Dennis Scott's best three-point setting is when he does a spot up. So I'm trying to, like, they have different ratings for you know, shooting off the screen or spot up, and I'm trying to figure out what the actual, like, definition of what is considered a spot up. Yeah, because it's like, to me, there's no real difference. There's no huge difference between a catch and shoot and a spot up. Unless I just don't understand basketball, which is not entirely out of the realm of possibility. I mean, yeah, because you're choosing to stop and shoot. Mm-hmm. Like, I couldn't find a good definition of a spot up shot on Google, believe it or not. Yeah, but that doesn't help me for the trying to understand what, you know, I'm trying to understand. Yeah. I want to know how to take advantage of that higher 3 rating is. Man, I tell you what, I had fun doing what I was doing on this game last night, but I don't know how some of those, like, I decided to do a 40-year rebuild of the Seattle Supersonics. Yes, that was my 1994 lineup. Drafting mostly, because pretty much any of the in-season trades I did, I made sure I got draft picks. The 1992 draft, I had 7 first-round draft picks. But But wrap your head around, like, I didn't complete, I'll be honest with you, I didn't complete the 40-year rebuild. I was 2.5 hours into my stream. Wrap your head around this. And I was, now, to give you a sense, a 40-year rebuild in ERAS mode would take you from 1983, the year before Jordan got drafted, where you start ERAS mode, and it would pretty much take you all the way through to today. So just to give you a sense. I only got 2.5 hours in, I was only up to 1995. I was like, I can't do the same. Like, I don't know how somebody, like, I've seen some NBA 2K streamers do 40-year rebuilds, and they've done it in like 4.5 hours. I don't know how. Yeah, they have to be editing, like, but I just got to, I said to Frog, I said, I wouldn't mind trying to do another one, just to do something different with the game. But if I do one, I'm going to start it earlier in the day. Because I think that's part of the reason I crapped out, was it was like almost 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, yeah. Plus, in all honesty, if I do that again, I need your Frog on here to talk to. Like, or in my chat to talk to. I can't just sit. You think? Candy does have an interesting effect on kids. The only bad thing about playing on All-Star is I cannot hit a 3 to save my life. I mean, granted, in 1991, threes were a lot less prevalent. Or I'm sorry, 92. It's the thing that always confuses me with the NBA, because it does cross the calendar. So that's what I'm going to assume. The spot up is just when you stop completely and shoot. Maybe I'll look on YouTube, say, just type in what is a spot up 3. So what are you up to? You're one of the, I think, I don't care what anybody says, I'm still cheering for the Astros. It's nothing against the Phillies. I'm not one of those people that, like, I don't shame them for what, like, I'm wrong. What they did was wrong. Okay, they cheated. They were wrong. But, like, can we not pretend like they didn't have a good team? Can we not pretend? Can we stop pretending like I made this argument with Frog. I said, like, I could tell you I'm going to throw a fastball low and inside. And even if I throw a fastball low and inside, yes, the fact that you know what's coming give you a better chance to hit it, but you still have to hit it. And their fielders still have to not field it. Like, again, I'm not making excuses for what they did. I'm just, I hate this idea that, oh my God, they cheated, they wouldn't have. Oh, you want to hear something funny? Now, you're a Twins fan. They haven't won since what, 90? It was 91 was the last. Okay, my team hasn't won since 83. I have a, I'm not going to say friend, because I've never met this person in person. I've never talked to him on the phone or in chat. Fellow Twitter follower, I'll say, that I chat baseball with. She is a Yankees fan. she sends me, I sent her a message after the Astros knocked them out of the playoffs, said, sorry for your team's loss. I was being meaning sarcastic. But she says, they better win a World Series in the next 3 years. I said, so I was like, okay, why the next 3 years? Because if they don't, my son will enter high school having never seen his beloved Yankees even be in the World Series, and that's not fair. I'm like, and I said to her, I said, with all, well, I didn't go there, but I'm like, I was like, I ain't even worried. Not to sound selfish, I was like, I'm 40 years old. The last time the Orioles were even in the World Series, I was a year old. Like, but yeah, just because you're a Yankees fan doesn't mean it's your birthright to see your team in the World Series. I'm not I didn't even go where you went with the Red Sox and the Cubs and the Guardians and the / Indians, but I went to the fact that I'm 40 years old, and the last time the Orioles were even in the World Series, I was a year old. Like, you know, let's not talk about the fact that, I mean, I'm assuming your son's a baseball fan. Okay, well, still, I mean, how old is he? He's never seen yeah, exactly. He's never seen the Twins in the World. But if they don't make it in the next 3 years, I mean, I'll admit, just because of how successful the Yankees have been in my lifetime, it's weird to think about if they don't make a World Series in 3 years. That means there are going to be kids like Yankee fans that are in high school that have never seen their team, and that is weird for me to think about, but I certainly don't feel bad for them. This is embarrassing. I'm losing 24-50. I blame Canada for hockey. I think that's why a lot of, well, I'm not going to say what I was about to say on stream. No, but basically the discussion I sent you that tweet about was, or text about, we were talking about, has Trump started tweeting again yet? Not yet. Well, and I made the point, like, because Broggs said something to the effect of the media should be happy for him to be back on Twitter because it gives them something to talk about, like, because they love talking about his tweets. I said, and here's the thing. Just like any other thing, I don't care what, walk of life it is, if you don't talk about it, if you don't give it the attention, it'll go, like, I could almost guarantee you if the media didn't spend so much time talking about Trump and his tweets, he probably wouldn't tweet as much. You know, what do we tell kids? Ignore a bully and yeah, they'll go bully somebody else. I'm officially embarrassed, Amish. The score of this game is Seattle 58, Magic 24. I wish The Rock and his ex-wife slash business manager well. That's a strange dynamic to me. I couldn't imagine having a good enough relationship with my ex to let them manage my business affairs. Speaking of that, did you see The Rock's daughter made her NXT debut on Wednesday? She's been working hard, and I will give her credit. She is not using she's not using the family lineage to try to get ahead. It's only been, I think, once since she first came to the Performance Center that her dad's even been at the Performance Center working with her. And he didn't just, and when he was there, he didn't just work with her, he worked with others too, so it wasn't like, are you talking with WWE or just in wrestling? Well, let's see. You obviously have Wyndham, which is Bray. One of the no, that was it was Blackjack. Now you got me thinking. Shit. I thought Lanza or Mulligan was still alive. I thought Lanza was the one that. I thought Blackjack Lanza was the one that died. I thought Mulligan was still with us. Maybe they're both dead. Okay, well, Mika never really got into the business, the daughter of IRS. IRS was one of the road agents that was let go in the Great Purge of 2020, when they started releasing everybody. Obviously, now, yeah, Mike Rotunda. That's who I was talking about when I said IRS. Yes, that's when you remember Erwin R. Shyster from the 90s. That's Bray Wyatt's father. Crazy to think about IRS being Bray. Let's see. just simulate this game because this is not going well. This is a little tough for me to articulate, so to speak, because, see, and the reason I say that is